Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for December 2020. You have started your age. We are in the age of Aquarius. We are all trying to be like you, Aquarius. So I hope that you are embracing your role as a leader, an Aquarian leader in this, your age. The age of Pisces is over, and we are moving on. This reading is for a general reading for Aquarius, so some things will resonate, some things may not, and please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. And this is for December 2020 in the sign of Aquarius. Let's see what energy you'll be working with, what the cards and the guides want you to know. So we're starting with conflict. We're starting with a squabble, a spat, something relatively minor. So not a huge battle, but conflict. We're starting with conflict. Next we have the Seven of Swords. So that is about being greedy. So maybe this conflict is over things. Although swords represent thoughts, so it's about maybe being greedy with your ideas or your communications. Maybe you're not saying what you should be saying, and considering you're an air sign, it'll be hard for you to hold that back. All right, next we have the Four of Swords. Okay, swords showing up. So for me, the Four of Swords is about going inward and looking for answers from within. So maybe the answer to this conflict is within. Okay. Next we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is the divine masculine energy. The tarot relies on stereotypes and archetypes to communicate messages. So I'm not talking about gender roles. I'm simply talking about energy. So the Emperor has a very fatherly energy, a very teacher energy. If you resolve this conflict by not holding back, by not being greedy, and going within, then you will be in charge and you will be a leader. All right, let's see where we're going with this. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it's all about timing. The serendipity is working in your direction, Aquarius. I'm not surprised, it's your age. So going within, getting control, this is all happening when it's supposed to happen, okay? Next we have the Ace of Wands. That is good news. That is a gift of news coming in. Very good news. So this Wheel of Fortune, the timing has to do with this good news coming in December for you, Aquarius. And maybe it will resolve this petty conflict. Star, your inspiration. So this gift is going to inspire you. You're going to leave these minor arcana cards behind, and you will follow your inspiration. And December seems to be a serendipitous time for you, Aquarius. Nine of Wands. All right. That is about perseverance and courage. So have the courage to follow your inspiration, to accept this good news, to accept that this is the right time. Yeah, it's about courage, perseverance, which will lead to the Queen of Wands. She knows what she wants. Wands are fiery. They're about action and movement. So the Queen of Wands knows her direction, knows the actions to take, and is not going to get caught up in this Five of Wands squabble. Okay. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles. So that is about giving, but also about a balance of giving. I read intuitively, so I actually read a little bit more into this card, this particular card, the Six of Pentacles. When it shows up in my readings, I tend to say that it is about an imbalance, that perhaps you are giving too much of yourself, and you, my artsy Aquarians, that's how I think of you. I think of you as artists. I think of you as painters and songwriters, and so perhaps you are giving too much of yourself, and you need maybe you're collaborating with someone, and like a group project. Think of it as like a group project in school, and you're doing the lion's share, like you're doing too much, and there's an imbalance. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so if this inspiration and this really good news that you're working really hard on and you're following your path on, if it's a collaboration, just be sure that there's balance. Be sure that you're not doing it all and you're not the one shouldering the entire thing. Okay, Aquarius? Next, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like these are answers to the beginning of the reading. So the beginning of the reading, we had this conflict and we had this greediness, trying to pick up all those swords. And now we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords knows how to say what she wants. The swords are associated with air signs, which you are, Aquarius. You are an air sign, which means you are very good at expressing yourself, which is probably why I associate you with like singers, songwriters, like you are, or poets. You know how to express yourself through words. And the Queen of Swords certainly represents the best of you, Aquarius. And finally, we have the Well, another inspiration card. So it's very interesting that the Well and the Star are both showing up. The Well, I believe, is a unique card to this deck that I'm using, which is I'm using the Ethereal Visions deck today. And the Well is about the well of inspiration, the well inside. So this reminds me of the Four of Swords that I drew early on. Going within, it's related to like the High Priestess imagery in the tarot of going within, finding answers from within, finding inspiration within, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have yet another queen. The queens are coming out in full force for you, Aquarius. I love it. You had the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, and your overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, which means good things for work. So whatever this inspiration is, I feel like it's an inspiration for work. It doesn't have to be your 9-to-5 job. It could be something that you do on the side, like your art that you do on the side. But whatever it is, you're very inspired, and you might actually get like monetary rewards for your art. Like maybe it's just something of a hobby for you. Maybe you paint on the side just for fun, just to relax, but maybe it's going to be making you some money. Maybe there will be an opportunity to turn that into more of a job. with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So I'm going to clarify just a little bit. I want to know about this Ace of Wands, this gift of good news, this action. So why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Oh, this card wants to come out. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So it's funny that I mentioned group projects before because this is about group projects. So maybe you're being invited to collaborate. Okay, this is answering my question. All right. The cards tend to do that, answer questions that I've asked before, or relate to something that I mentioned in the reading. The Three of Pentacles is a really positive collaboration. It's a group project, and so this news coming in is about something that you're going to have the opportunity to work together on with someone else about. So don't immediately get into conflict. Don't be greedy with your ideas. Share them. This is a very positive collaboration, and it's going to inspire you a lot. You definitely do have to be concerned about balance. Don't take on the lion's share. You know, that's a little bit of a warning here, but I see a good thing, and I see that I feel like it's a side thing. So maybe you, like I said, maybe you paint on the side, maybe you write songs on the side, but someone's going to want to collaborate on one of those songs, and it's going to be inspirational. You're going to be inspired. And the wheels of serendipity are lining up for this collaboration, okay? So that's what I have for you for December 2020, my Aquarians. I hope that resonated with you, and I will see you in the next reading, okay?